How can this be? These were Mary's first words when the angel Gabriel announced to her that she would be the mother of the Most High. When Simon Peter first meets Jesus on the shore of the Sea of Galilee, he says to his Savior, "Go away from me, Lord, for I am a sinful man." Upon hearing her name called by the very man for whom she was weeping, Mary Magdalene clung to Jesus. But Thomas heard the news of the Messiah's resurrection and stubbornly avowed, "Unless I see, I will not believe." These are just a few of the special people called by God, called to be disciples of Jesus. And they all have their starting places. Mary didn't think it was possible. Peter didn't think he was worthy. Mary Magdalene didn't want to let go. Thomas didn't want to trust in something that sounded too good to be true. Yet, these special people were all called for a purpose. So Mary yielded, saying, "Let it be with me according to your word." Later she will say, "The Almighty has done great things for me," and by her constant mothering love of Jesus, she does great things for the Almighty. After years of following and stumbling, falling so far as to abandon Jesus when he needed him most, Peter ultimately declares to his Savior, "You know that I love you," and once again accepts Jesus' invitation to follow. Mary Magdalene finds that she has to let go in order to go, for she is to be the first witness of Christ's resurrection. She goes to tell the disciples her story, saying, "I have seen the Lord." And Jesus returns for Thomas's sake, so that Thomas can see for himself and touch the wounds that will make him whole when he declares, "My Lord and my God." I always think of these disciples and so many who came both before and after them as being very special. And they were. As the letter to the Hebrews says, we are surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, extraordinary people who showed extraordinary faith, doing the work of God in their own time and place. These are the truly amazing men and women whom we think of as being called. God calls special people. And you, my friend, are very special. Perhaps you don't think so, but then you would be wrong. Mary was just a teenage girl. Peter was just a fisherman. Mary Magdalene had been possessed and controlled by evil before she met Jesus. We hardly know anything about Thomas except that he was a Galilean Jew and a particularly inquisitive disciple of Jesus. They were chosen by grace, just as you, my friend, are also chosen by grace and called by God. Why does God call you? Because this world needs you. Our neighbors and friends need every ounce of love that you can give. Our nation and our world need your faithfulness. Our brothers and sisters who suffer under oppression need your courage to stand. Our children need you to work for peace. Our elders need you to hope without wavering. God has a purpose for you. So whether you think you are special or not, consider yourself called. The letter to the Hebrews doesn't just wax poetic about all those special people who came before us. It calls us to take up their mantle. Therefore it says, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin that clings so closely, and let us run with perseverance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith. All of you who are called by grace, Keep your eye on Jesus and keep going, because his call to you is this, and always this: follow me.